I started in 2010. I started because I was working at a car show and I saw some people skating around and I thought, well, that looks cool, so why not try it? Came back here, looked it up. There was a group that was interested in starting a league and we got together and decided we should play roller derby even though we didn't know anything about it. We were playing for the all-female team. We wanted to do an open gender league so anybody could join. It's a race between two people with interference. So you've got your two scoring players from opposite teams, and then you have 4 players from each team that are trying to either help or hinder that person. And the scoring member is called a jammer, and they earn points by passing an opposing blocker, which is one of the other 4, by their hips. So everything is done by your hips.
So what is the main objective or the main goal of the game?
Earn the most points.
So they're gonna teach me a few things on how to roller skate.
So to start skating, we're gonna do what we call a watermelon. And you're gonna stay in that stance, but we're just gonna take our feet and we're gonna spread them out and pull them in.
Okay, like you're making an 8?
Yep, and in.
A little lower?
Lower. You could tell I do a lot of school.
I wanted to join a sport outside of, school as an adult, and I couldn't find any, and then I kept hearing things about the roller derby, and every time I'd be like, where's everybody at? They're like, oh, they're at the roller derby match. And that's what started me on roller derby.
I've always thought roller derby was super cool, but I've never been like any athletic type of anything. And then I saw someone post something about Facebook on like recruitment night, and I was like, oh shoot, I don't know how to skate. That sounds so fun. And then they were like, you don't have to know how to skate. And I was like, well, there goes my excuse. So here I am.
The biggest misconception is that it's fake. Because back in like the 70s, it was very scripted. It was more like wrestling. They would punch and throw elbows and stuff. And our rules are very strict to keep people safe.
I think we get a bad name because, we're the rowdy ones. But in all honesty, it's complete opposite. I mean, we have so many different types of people on our team. Police officers, nurses, lawyers.
The best part about the team is a bunch of different people get together, do something athletic. It's full contact, which as female or women, we are not encouraged to do that. So it's something that we weren't brought up that we could do. You don't have to look a certain way, you don't have to be a certain height or a certain shape. And if you're determined to do it, you can do it.
I feel like roller derby has just given me personally a lot of confidence in who I am, just being able to be myself, and it's shown me how strong I am.
I wasn't a kid who did a lot of activities, and so it's been kind of fun to like relearn what it is to just play and have fun and then trust my own body again.
Do it. Try it, give it a few months. What's the worst that can happen? You come to practice, you fall down a few times, we all fall at practice. I'm worried I might fall right now. I don't know. It could happen. If you're not falling, you're not trying. So everybody has to be bad at it at first.
So what's another move that we could learn?
All right. Well, let's just fall, because you got to learn how to fall.
Okay. So it's just 2 times.
Yep, just get low and 1, 2.
Okay.
And then after a couple of practices, some decide it's not for them, which I do want to discourage that because it is for everybody.
And if it's not, you don't want to do it yourself, there's lots of other positions they can do, I think, or just come support us.
If you don't want to skate, you can still be an expert in the rules and help with the games, be a bench coach. If you're really detail oriented and you want to skate but you don't want anybody hitting you, you can be a referee. So there's something kind of for everyone.
They're just great. Like it's really nice to walk into a room and just feel safe and accepted right away.
And it's just a really great place to be.
I'm always with the Derby girls. I mean, it's a completely different experience, and I always let them know that it's definitely worth it in the end.